Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Kung Fu Beer. I could not let this thing go. This is a continuation of the stream yesterday from the 22nd of October, where I'm taking the M-PASBAR that I picked up in Bakersfield, and we broke a coupler on the way up here just before Caliente. The train is put together right now. I have tried this about 27 times in single player, with helpers, without helpers. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I keep breaking a knuckle right at the end of the lead end there for the car start. I'm releasing the handbrakes. The only way to do that, by the way, is to have the cars fully charged before you even try that. Independent brakes are on, it doesn't matter. So let me show what we're gonna do to get out of here. So sit down, I got a quickie for you right now. All right, as I mentioned, there's nothing I can do here. No matter what I do, I start pushing from the rear with 2 extra helpers. I've removed them right now. So if we go and look at the rear end, we're at the original train here. We've got everything all set to go, with the exception of we don't have the helpers on. But as I mentioned several times, if I put those other 2 helpers, I can put 20, it doesn't matter. I start pushing. I break a knuckle in these first 2 cars that are attached to the lead end, even if I'm not pulling from the front. So there's something weird with, we're on update 10 alpha right now, is the current game version. And there's something going on here. I don't know what it is. Why is it breaking here if I'm pushing from the rear? And that's the problem we had at the end of the stream. Well, during the stream, but then particularly at the end of the stream, after I cut it off. We kept trying to get this thing up, Mr. White and myself, and no matter what we did, we could not get this thing moving without busting knuckles back here. So it didn't make sense. So, this is going to be a really short video. If you get stuck here with a train and you break knuckles, and no matter what you do, you can't get out of this, here's how you do it. This is the only way that I can find on 10 alpha to get this thing moving. Ready? And I've not done this yet, so let's see if this even works. So we got a red signal. We're at Allard, control point Allard, 9168. That bust knuckles no matter what we do. We're gonna recrew it. AI, let AI get it up the thing, and then we'll take over once it gets through. That's how you do it. There is no other way. Tried 100 times. And let's see if the AI can even do it. I'm sure he can. But we couldn't move this at all. We could not get it moving at all. Either breaking knuckles or with the power that we had there, the 2.4 HPT, or 2.2? No, 2.4. We literally couldn't get this thing moving. Let's see what he can do. Gusto is so you got DOT there. So this is about all we can get moving here. If he busts knuckles, who knows? So if you get stuck, let AI get it out for you. I didn't know how he got that thing moving. Down and then look at the rear end. Well, we were going to. He's up at notch 8 now. That's it. That's all you got to do. We'll go down here and we'll see what's going on down here. These ones aren't even pulling that hard. Or they're not pushing. I didn't know what the DPU is on this guy. Let's see. He's a notch. I'm trying to see the DPU screens, but we can't get that here. He's running 1800 amps, though. Okay, so we're back here at 9168. We've got it recoupled from the broken coupler. And also we got the helpers on the rear end to try to get us up. Now, problem I'm having is either in single player or network, doesn't matter. The minute I release the handbrakes, the train slacks and I bust knuckles, and I'm not sure why that is. So right now I'm running full air. I've got no flow. I've got 35 pounds on it. I'm running full like lapping or whatever the brake setting is. I'm totally on the brakes. I'm hoping that's so when I release the handbrakes, I don't bust knuckles. If it does, I don't know what to do because I can't get it started if I release the handbrakes. As you see, my train is, well, it's not slacked, it's not pulling, it's not doing anything. So I'm going to release the handbrakes right now. Let's see what happens, because this is usually where things have been going wrong. And I'm watching the couplers now. This is with full air, and we're gonna. Okay, so the secret here apparently was to go full air so that we can remove the handbrakes. I do have the independent brakes on both front and rear, but it was the having to fill her up, put air on the wheels so we can get going. So I'm gonna go ahead and see if we can get this thing started now that I found out that secret. We definitely couldn't do it without the helpers though. So let me contact dispatch and let's see if we can get a signal here. I would like to go forward, please. I've got 2 additional helper units. I'm going to go ahead and I'm in gear, I think. Okay, so he gave me a light. I'm in gear now. So I'm going to go ahead and bring up the fence on the DPU. I'm going to go ahead and start notching up here to notch 8. Now my handbrakes are off. My independents are on. Otherwise I'm going to roll downhill. So when I release the brakes, it's going to take a minute for the brakes to come off. So I'm just going to go ahead and shove from the rear end. We got DPU no comm. That's okay. I'm going to go ahead and come up on the front end now. I'm going to release the brakes. Let's see what happens here. Just patience, patience, patience. I'm going to notch 3 on the front end, notch 8 on the rear. I'm going to go up 1 more notch on the front end. Being real careful of the rail driver because it likes to skip. I'm going to go ahead and come off on the independent brakes now. And let's see what happens here. Independent brakes are off. I'm going to go ahead and bail and see if those 2 additional units back there are enough to get me moving up this hill. We're definitely pushing 600 pounds on the rear, so we're pushing. We just pushed a rail car off, and we are now, nope, focus coupler right behind us. Let me get reset and be right back. Okay, so with full air on, I released the handbrakes. You have to do that on this hill. With 10 alpha, update 10 alpha, if you don't have full air, you release the handbrakes, you're going to break the coupler. I just did about 15 times. The one right behind the lead engines is the one that keeps breaking on me. I'm not sure why. Might have some to do with 10 alpha, is what Mr. Wright and I were talking about yesterday after the stream, but right now I just put full air on, waited for it to charge all the way to the back, or to the brake, to meet the brake pipe, and then 25 pounds on, I can release the hand brakes. I also have my independent brakes on as well. I'm going to release the air here, and let's see what happens. So we release the air off the cars. I do have the independent brakes on the rear, and now I gotta wait for the flow to come down and the air to equalize. You See the train up there stretching out a little bit with the yellow on the top side. Now it's going red. We're going to break couplers right there. So this is the problem we're having. I'm going to reset and I'll be right back. Hello everyone, welcome back. I'm Kung Fu Beer. I started out trying to recreate from the stream yesterday where we broke the coupler and we tried to recover from that. I'm in single player right now so that there are no interferences at all and there's no like network weird things going on. No matter what I do, I am breaking a coupler right at the rear of the engines. Even though I'm pushing from the back, I have charged my air and then release the handbrakes, because the only way you can release the handbrakes here is if you have all your cars with the 25-pound set on it. There's absolutely no way that you can release handbrakes unless they're all that way. So let me show you what I'm going to do. All right, so we've had a bunch of problems trying to get this thing going, and I'm unable to budget getting up the hill because of where we stopped. So the only thing we do at this point is either not break a coupler coming up, which we'll try to simulate that, or we'll redo that and see if we can do it. But since we're already stopped, we have to call on for some help. So we have the helper units coming up right now to help push us up the hill. Hopefully 2 of them are going to be enough. See what we got. Again, 13,000 tons. So we'll see what we can do with the helper here. And we'll see if we can get going with 2 more engines on the rear. That puts a total of 4 in the back. Okay, let's get her hooked up. See what happens from up in the cab. Be right back. So if you get stuck, let AI get out of there. Like I said, we kept busting this knuckle right there. There's literally nothing we can do about it. We also busted like that one, mostly that one. Yep, that's it. Couldn't do anything. No matter what I did, tried a lot. I recorded this, I don't know how many times. And this is where we're at. 10 alpha AI. Quick video, and I hope this helps you. You know in the comments below if you can actually get this thing rolling. Again, the train was 13,000 tons, and I just couldn't get it moving. So thanks for watching. See you in the next one.